People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Now people, this one is called Freestyle Meds, and why Jamaica is getting to the point of self-destruction. Why Jamaica is getting worser and worser. And why has Jamaica changed so bad, so drastically in the last couple of decades. Now people, when we think about what is going on in Jamaica, we see that there's been a spike in everything that is bad. We are talking about crime, we are talking about slap, we are talking about family, attack of family. And people, we see this is coming from these new set of millennials. And when I say millennials, I am speaking about the new generation. And basically what we see is that we have a lot of irresponsible parents, mothers and fathers that basically live them life loose, and basically two loose people get together, and when they get together, more than likely they are going to have a menace to society. Now people, if we've noticed, if you've lived overseas or you are from Kingston and you spend a lot of time in the country, especially on the holidays. Back in the days, when I say back in the days, I don't talk about no 5-6 decades ago. I talk about maybe 20 years or more ago. When you used to leave foreign and you come Jamaica and you go a country and you go check your family members, you felt safe. You feel safe, so you couldn't drive a nice car and you park up on a little corner and you go check your granny. And you park your car and you spend 2 days and you go to the river and you go yassa, you run all sort of boat. And you enjoy yourself, you go to a little family bar, you check the people and the neighbor them. And what you used to realize is that the youths in the country, in the rural area, when you look every morning, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock before the cock would and crow, you see them get up and you see them put on them water boat, and you see them have them machete or them bill, whatever the case is, and them gone at the farm. So people, the point that I am trying to make is that fast forward 2020, when you go to the country, what do you see? You see 1 and 2 farmer, however, everybody else dress up like them a rap star. Everybody else dress up like them a dancehall artist or them a some sort of superstar. We are talking about Clarks and China, iPhone, Rete, Lele, blah, blah, bling. And people, the truth and the fact is that nothing is wrong with elevation. However, when you are dressed up and you cannot sustain that lifestyle, there is something wrong. That means that you stop farm, you don't have a job, you don't have any sort of hustle. However, every day you get up and you basically trash. So that means that that money is coming from somewhere. That money is either coming from people, they are foreigner sponsor, family and people. The truth and the fact is that if you live overseas and you can afford it and you have family members in a Jamaica, he who feels it knows it, so you understand that life is tough. However, my point is that don't sponsor a worthless Jamaican down at Jamaica, yeah, because people, you are only setting them up for failure. That means that if you stop, if you basically hit some hard time, and you can no longer send any sort of Western Union, MoneyGram, Rete, Lele, blah, blah, bling, because they are so used to a certain lifestyle, them tend to start thief, them tend to start do all sort of crime. So people may just say they are used to a certain thing, they are spoiled. So therefore, they cannot go back to where you left them or where you met them when you went to foreign or whenever your life basically elevate. So people, like me say, the major problem is that you have this young girl, she meet a little young boy. I talk about in them 20s. She now work, him now work. She meet him at some sort of dance hall, and the fact that he is basically the hype man of the era, him are basically the top thief or the don. Then she breeds for him, more than likely there's no sort of family structure. She breed for him after she breed him gone about him business, him left her with a pitney. She don't have no job, the hype basically done. So therefore what she has become now, she has become basically a mattress for every other man that have some sort of money, because she cannot sustain herself. She don't have any sort of education, she don't have any sort of skills. So therefore when this little youth grow up, him no know no father, him no know no family structure, him no come to the mother put in any sort of hard work. So people, when this young youth comes up and he sees his mother struggling, he is automatically going to kick into, we are speaking about survival mode, and then him buck up with some other youth that is just like him, don't have no father either, don't have any sort of finances either, don't have any sort of family structure, and people, we are talking about a gang right this. Now people, when we also see what is going on in these garrisons, we see at one time we have the dons that are controlling the area, and people, I am not promoting any sort of donship or any sort of criminal organization. However, the point that I am trying to make is that it was more structured. You would have some sort of law and order. People, gone are those days. These young youth nowadays, them not take no chat from nobody. Them no want hear no elder tell them nothing. Them no want hear no donna tell them nothing. As a matter of fact, before them take any sort of talk, they are basically going to slap off. We are talking about the Don head and basically take over. So people, what you have in a lot of these garrisons is that you have all sorts of different factions, all sorts of different set of people. One man control a little corner here, one man control a little corner. And when you look, it's 4 and 5 people in every little corner. So people, me just said, that is why you see Jamaica broke out like some sort of wild west right now, because of that, because there is no sort of structure. Where there was one structures with these dons that no longer exist. And people, I am not saying that it was right from Jump Street, me just said it was better. Now people, back to what I was saying, people like me say me just a freestyle off at the top of the dome, so therefore it might be off sometimes, but the point is still there. So people like me say, when you used to go to the country, you used to feel relaxed, you used to feel safe. When you look on the house them, you see say, no kind of burglar bar in the house. You see say sometimes you couldn't even leave your door open. You see say you couldn't go in your car, you couldn't get up in the early morning and catch some, you know what I mean, early morning breeze. People, you can't do them things no more. We're speaking about in 2020. You can no longer do that, because if you park up any sort of decent car in any sort of area where people are really used to it, the average, the typical person riding by pan one sort of yang and spot it, it is going to come to his mind, wait a minute, I walk one over here, so this look like some sort of easy taking, easy picking. So people, the point that I am trying to make is that that is how a lot of persons get taken out, because of some random act of violence, because them just there one place, wrong place at the wrong time. So people, the point or the essence of what I am trying to say is that gone are the days when you used to leave foreign and you come in your little neighborhood and you go to your granny house that you used to visit back 20 years ago. People, everything changed, everybody changed, the people them start different. So people, me just say, the farmer them turn farmer and start farmer fool. Them turn thief, because them want everything the easy way. They are trying to keep up with the Jones. They are trying to keep up with the rap stars. They are trying to keep up with the dancehall stars. Them basically, everybody want to be a Dan. Everybody want to be a bad man. Everybody want to have a tool. So therefore, them start think differently. Them start act differently. So people, me just say, as soon as them start get desperate, you see that their actions, it gets more desperate, and that is when you see a lot of persons losing their life, point blank and period. And people, if you even realize you can't do the regular things that you used to do, you can't just take out your own phone and start make any sort of phone call, because people, as soon as you pop out your phone and somebody see the iPhone symbol or see that it is any sort of expensive phone, the first thing that them start do, them start how them can take your phone and go sell it and basically pay for them bill. And people, likewise with anything, you can't basically put on a nice chain, you can't have on a good ring, because people, the spotter lion them out there, they are seeing everything. They are trying to make any and everybody a victim. They are equal opportunity thieves. So people, Anytime them get a chance to thief anything, if you pull up in a nice car, them a pre your rims, them a pre the car, them a look how them can take your car and take your rims and basically sell it on people. If you try to stop them, they might even slap you away. So people, me just show you how Jamaica changed. I am just showing you how Jamaica changed for the worse. Point blank and period. And people, what makes it even worse is the fact that there is no role models. There is no perfect example, because when you look on the politician, them a thief. When you look on the preacher, them a touch up like a picnic. When you talk about the pauper, when you talk about the soldier, they are just as bad. You don't know them difference. The only difference between the pauper and the soldier and the regular thief out there is the uniform. And people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. I am just speaking in general, because in everything you have good people and you have bad people. Me just say it seems as if the bad is now in the majority. So people, me just say there is no sort of example for these youth to follow, because whenever you ask them, they must say this man a thief and that man a thief. So therefore that is the example that they use. So therefore the people that we put on a pedestal, if they are not putting out any sort of example, what do we expect? Because people like them say, for who much is given, much is expected. So therefore there is lower expectations, point blank and period. Now people, the next thing that I notice, you cannot go to foreign and come back and say, listen, I got to build up a house, a nice house in the neighborhood that I am from, because I am coming back home and I am going to settle in. No people, you cannot do that. You have to make sure so you get some sort of place in a some sort of, we are speaking about gated community, because people, gone are the days, gone are the mentality of the person that you left in Jamaica 20 or 30 years ago. They are now different. So therefore, if you come and you start build, people are going to start pray. People are going to want what you have. People don't care about whatever you went overseas and do. If you work 3 and 4 jobs in the snow or in the sunshine or wherever in any sort of extreme condition, them not care. Them just know say you come back and you have a bag of money. And even though you work, even though you put in the hard work and dedication, them not care. They want what you have, and if you don't give them, people, you might also lose your life. And people like me say, I am not speaking about all communities, because I know that there are still some good communities in Jamaica. However, people, me just say that might be 1 or 2. In the majority of places, you cannot do that. And people, the people them will try, they basically learn the hard way. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, me just a freestyle. It is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.